me so. We were right till we weren't. Built a home that watched it.
What you saw there was definitely funny, but how real did it look? This is called Emo from the Alibaba Group. Promises to give everybody the ability to simply take an image, take a piece of audio or song, make the person in the image sing that song, or at least look like they are. And it looks really good. So let's take a step back and look how they actually accomplish this. Because from now on, we shouldn't believe anything that we see anymore online. Emo? Emote Portrait Alive, generating expressive portrait videos with audio to video diffusion, model under weak conditions. It simply means that you upload an image, you upload some audio, and the image will appear like it's either speaking the dialogue or singing the song. So, here's an example. We have the audio input right there, talking, singing, and then we have an image. Now, usually when you see something like this, you just see the lips moving, but in here, it is so much more than that. So they are singing or speaking, their facial expression looks so real, their head movement looks so natural, the mouth and the lips movement, which is the lip sync, it matched the words. It's indeed a super impressive thing. Now let's take a look at this.
I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it.
When I was a kid, I feel like you heard the term, don't cry. You don't need to cry. Crying is the most beautiful thing you can do. I encourage people to cry. I cry all the time.
My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me, and he says, "Why so serious?"
Yes. One. And in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, mistress. And I set him every day to woo me, at which time would I, being but a moonish youth, grieve, be effeminate.
Simulating the characteristics of light and materials is the ultimate accelerated computing challenge. 6 years ago, we demonstrated for the very first time rendering this scene in less than few hours. Let's take a look at the difference in just 5 years. Roll it. This is running on CUDA GPUs 6 years ago, rendering this beautiful image that would have otherwise taken a couple of hours on a CPU. So this was a giant breakthrough already, enormous speed up running on accelerated computing. And then we invented the RTX GPU. Run it, please. Today we're announcing NVIDIA ACE Avatar Cloud Engine that is designed for animating to bringing a digital avatar to life. It has several characteristics, several capabilities: speech recognition, text-to-speech, natural language understanding, basically a large language model, and using the sound that you will be generating with your voice, animate the face. And using the sound and the expression that you're saying, animate your gestures. All of this is completely trained by AI. It is completely rendered with ray tracing. This is the new computer industry. Software is no longer programmed just by computer engineers. Software is programmed by computer engineers working with AI supercomputers. These AI supercomputers are a new type of factory. It is very logical that a car industry has factories. They build things that you can see, cars. It is very logical that computer industry has computer factories. You build things that you can see, computers. In the future, every single major company will also have AI factories. And you will build and produce your company's intelligence. Alex Krizhevsky and Sutskever and Ilya Sutskever and Jeff Hinton, they discovered the continuous scaling of artificial intelligence and deep learning networks and came up with the ChatGPT breakthrough. And the breakthrough, of course, is very, very, very clear, and I'm sure that everybody here has already tried ChatGPT. But the important thing is this. We now have a software capability to learn the structure of almost any information. Anything that has structure, we can learn that language. And then the next breakthrough came, generative AI. Once you can learn the language of certain information, then with control and guidance from another source of information that we call prompts, we can now guide the AI to generate information of all kinds. We can generate text to text, text to image, but the important thing is this: information transformed to other information is now possible. Text to proteins, text to chemicals, images to 3D, video to video. So many different types of information can now be transformed.